What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Face. Wait, I didn't even put my contacts in. What is going on? Have you ever put contacts in and it made your nose burn? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Face of a Matter. It's your girl Jay here. Don't mind my hair. I got it in this bonnet because I was trying to keep my poof alive because I'm trying to, what's the word? I'm trying to experiment with just wearing my natural puff. I see a lot of women wearing their natural puffs. Like I just see, I just see these beautiful women wearing their natural puffs and I'm like, I'm always like coiling mine and adding product to mine. And I kind of just want to express and wear my natural puff as it is. So that's what I'm going for today. That's why I have this bonnet on, because I got some little Cantu moisturizer in it. So I kind of wanted to just kind of keep the heat in, just to kind of, just to moisturize my hair. Okay, so today I have a very exciting video. We're using some new products, and what's even more exciting is that it is drugstore products. Very affordable products, super excited about that. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Oh, and I just noticed I forgot one important product. I ran out of my facial moisturizer, my Burt's Bees brightening cream, or the Intense Hydration. I ran out of that, so I'm kind of looking like, so what are you getting ready to use on your face? We're just gonna have to use some regular little body lotion. This is some Jergens. That's all I got. Like, my face is dry and I need something. Okay, I guess that'll be something I have to buy later. Anyway, so we're just gonna put that on. Let's move on. So the one thing that I didn't pick up that was fairly new from the drugstore was a foundation, because I had been recently using the L'Oreal Paris True Match foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a layer of that, just because you guys already know I've been using this lately. So it's nothing new, nothing, nothing exciting. I'm just gonna go ahead and add a nice little coat of that. You guys, I hope you guys are excited for the holidays. I'm like, right now it's Wednesday, it's the day before Thanksgiving, so I'm actually trying to get this video up before Thanksgiving gets here. But if not, I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And of course, if this is posted up afterwards, I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So like I always say, I love this True Match foundation. I think it gives me a beautiful layer. I will say it's more of like a medium coverage, because I do have moles and stuff under my eyes, and you can still see them with this layer of foundation. Also, I do have a little blemish right here, and you can see it. So when stuff like that happens, either cover it with concealer or just add another layer of foundation. So I got two big bags of stuff, so we're just gonna see what we got here first. All right, so the first thing I got from actually I went to Target, so, but I got this e.l.f. concealer. So I got Apricot Beige, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a quick swatch. You know how they do for women of color, they don't give us nothing. Okay, actually this is a good shade, actually. It's like a weird color. It's like an orangey based color, and it looks super thin. This does work good because I don't know where my other concealer is from the drugstore. All right, I'm gonna just take this brush and just do like a light little blend, because I feel like beauty blenders do take away product. What I can say is that this does have a nice smell. It has like a peachy smell to it. I mean, I feel like this is one of those concealers that you would wear like if you were really going for like a natural look, you really barely want any concealer. I'm gonna actually go in with this LA Pro Girl concealer. I've had this for a while. I don't really use it, but I'm just gonna use it today for the sake of the video. This is a bit light, but we're just gonna use it anyway and just see how that goes. Now I'm actually gonna take my foundation brush. This way I can kind of balance out the two. So hopefully it'll give me a nice highlight. I think that looks pretty good on my chin. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good. I am gonna go back over with a little bit of a beauty blender, just so I can get a seamless blend. You already know how I feel about a beauty blender. Gotta have one. This is actually a Real Technique sponge. So I think Real Technique sponges are up there with beauty blenders. So if you can't afford a beauty blender, get a Real Technique sponge. I think it's about half the price. Okay, I'm actually liking how they look, so we're gonna move on. All right, this is not a new product, but I just wanted to show you that I got a new one from the drugstore. This is the e.l.f. Cream Contouring Palette, and this one, oh, they don't have the medium on there. What shade is this then? But these are the shades. I wanted some like cooler tone shades, so I got these right here, and then they bust out with this bright yellow. I guess it's for highlight. So like I've been doing, I'm gonna take this Real Technique brush, and I'm gonna actually go into this one right here, and I'm just gonna start to I'm gonna do like a light contour. I don't wanna go too heavy. Yeah, I'm like a fan of e.l.f. products when it comes to the creams. I think they're nice. As far as the concealer goes for under the eyes, I'm not with it. But as far as, you know, like the contouring stuff, I think they do really well on the skin. I'm really hoping my hair turns out nice because I just, like I said, I really want to kind of experiment and actually use and wear my natural puff. Because I know sometimes we get a little carried away. We always want to use, you know, product in our hair and stuff. Like, it's always good to use product, keeps it healthy and stuff. So even though this is not a new product, this is also drugstore. This is the Airspun Loose Phase Powder. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it. I feel like if you blend it out and buff it out with like a powder over top, you know, and blend it out nicely, just like any other translucent powder, you won't have flashback, all that kind of stuff. Because I've got messages before, people saying, oh, you know, this has flashback, da 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 da, but I feel like any translucent powder, if you put enough on there, you're gonna have flashback. I am gonna use a little bit of this palette because this is my trusty palette, so I'm gonna go with this just because I don't wanna ruin my face. So this is the Black Radiance Complexure Contour Palette, the light to medium. This is actually powder form. They do have the creams, which I did purchase a while back, but I was not a fan. So yeah, so I was like, let me just stick with the powder. Let me stick to what I know. Busy trying to switch up stuff. No ma'am. Just give me a nice pretty bronze just to top off the contouring creams. I love this stuff. This actually runs for about maybe $6 or $7 as well. I feel like it's worth every penny. A little bit to the nose as well. So now for our new product alert. I've never actually heard of this brand before, but I was going through Target and seen it and I was like, okay. So this is the Profusion Highlight and Contour Palette. I was really intrigued by it. This was about $6.99, $7. So I was like, this is pretty good. This is a pretty nice looking palette to be, you know, on the inexpensive side. So I haven't, as you can tell, I haven't opened this up. I have to pick the little plastic off the back. So you only have one shade for contour and then the rest of these are like highlighters. And I love the mixture of highlighters. So I'm gonna actually swatch these. So this one is called Heartfelt. Ooh, this one is called Impulse. It's called Impulse. This one is called Passion. This is almost like a deep rose gold. That's actually really pretty. And then this one is called Devoted. This is more of like this is kind of like a silvery gold. That's actually pretty different and I like that. And then this one is called Baked. Now Baked, I like more of my speed. So those are the highlighter shades. Anybody know how to make that not disappear? Anybody know? I'm gonna go in with the contour shade simply because I'm not ready to highlight yet. So I'm gonna actually take a smaller brush and use a little bit of the contour shade and let's just see how it does. This is actually really cool tone, so it might not even show up. It did a little bit. Oh yeah, that showed up. I think it's a little too dark now. This is another Profusion palette. Ooh, kind of big for the screen. This is a Profusion palette. This is Eye and Cheek palette. I really was intrigued. This one was actually $12.99. Some people might say that's a little expensive. Some people might say that's a steal. Comparing to stuff that you'll get from Sephora or Ulta, you know, something like this from Sephora or Ulta will run you $45. Let's be real. So $12.99. I think it's a pretty good deal, but before we even say that, let's see how the pigmentation is. These shades right here are definitely my speed. You got some nice eyeshadow shades, then you got some cheek shades, you got a highlighter, you got a blush and another blush. This is a blush, and this is a highlight, and then you have some more eye colors. So 2 eye sections and then 2 cheek sections, and then you got 2 highlighters. So for blush, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my eyes, so I'm gonna try to keep it in the neutral side. So I'm gonna go with this blush right here called Lush Blush. It might not even show up. All right, let's not do that. I'm gonna actually go with Breathtaking Blush. This is actually more pink. I feel like this one will actually show up. That other one probably not gonna show up like that. So let's do a little bit and see what it looks like. Ooh, that showed up on the second swatch, okay. It actually has some kind of scent. I think, like, I like it. It smells pretty good. Okay, so another Profusion. This is actually a brow palette. This is not sponsored by Profusion. Like I said, I just happened to be in Target and they had a whole like booth section of Profusion stuff. And I was like, So this is an eyebrow palette. So you have a brow wax over here. Oh, did I fail to mention? Hold on. Okay, so this eye and cheek palette, you might have seen it drop out of the palette earlier, but it comes with a brush. So you have dual-sided brush. It's a flat side and then a blending side. So this palette is an eyebrow palette. You have your eyebrow wax, then you have a beige highlight shade for your brows, and then you have 4 different eyebrow colors, which I'm probably gonna go with this one right here called Soft Brown. And then you have a brush, a spoolie, and then a pencil. And a mirror, so I feel like this is a great steal. So we're gonna actually use a little spoolie that comes with it, and we're gonna do our brow. And let's see how that does. Ooh, super powdery. Super powdery. Off the bat, I'm not really too fond of the eyebrow brush, simply because it's pretty thick to be an eyebrow brush for me. My other eyebrow palette that I used all the time was from Sonia Kashuk. I used to use it all the time, which I think that one runs about $7 as well. I got that one from Target too, a while back actually. And then that one was my holy grail at one point in time. That looks good. All right, I'm gonna do this one and I'll come back. All right, now this one is a huge Profusion box. This is the Beauty Treasure Box. 40-piece complete beauty collection. So let's go ahead and take this part off. I am so rough with stuff, like, so you have a mirror, and then inside, okay, so inside you have a ton of shadows, then you have some blush, this is a highlight, this is a contour shade, too light for me. You got a pencil, and then you got a blending brush. So this was $12.99 as well. So both of these were $12.99. So actually this comes all the way out. Okay, so we're actually just gonna use the brush that they gave us. It's a nice brush, has Profusion on the front. It's got a nice tip. Okay, so first, do these have names? Oh, they do have names. They do have names. Can you see that? They do have names. Okay, all right, so the first shade I'm going to go into is called Adventurous. Adventurous, this is like a nice brown shade. Like, let's just do this. Let's close that. And we're just gonna have to like really be easy with this thing. All right, this one is called Adventurous. I'm gonna go in with that one. All right, I got a little pigmentation going on, all right. So far, so good. You know transition colors, you really can't get a verdict out on transition colors. So let's just keep going. All right, so the next shade I wanna go into is the one actually right below it, which is called Cookie. And I'm just gonna pop that into the crease. Actually, these shadows are really nice. Like I said, I've never heard of Profusion, and this is not sponsored or anything. Just wanna throw it out there again, but. All right, now I wanna take the shade actually right below that, which is called Cozy. This is a really nice dark brown shade. Just to add some dimension, let's see what that looks like. Like, this is Thanksgiving vibes all day long. All right, this looks good. Like, these shadows are blending very nicely, guys. Not sure if any of you have tried Profusion. If you have, let me know how you like it down below or what you don't like about them. But as for me, I think they're doing really well. All right, now I'm gonna go in with a black shade called Knockout. Same brush, just going to apply that to the outer corner, just add some darkness. We're gonna go smoky and glam and festive, and why not? I can dig it. Fallout, honestly, I don't see any. All right, let's do this shade. This shade is called 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is called Showstopper. It's like a plum pinky-like shade. And actually, I'm gonna take that brush that's in the other palette. All right, so we're just, ooh, I did too much water. Wow, I'm mind blown. This looks really good. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if this Profusion thing, I don't know if this is a new thing on the market. Like I said, I've never heard of it, never seen it in stores before. So this is new to me, just as it's, you know, maybe new to you. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of black shadow, and I'm just going to run that up against my lash line. I tried the pencil out on this side. Nah, bro, didn't show up. It swatched good on my hand, but once it hit the eye, I was like, nah. Now taking the brush, I'm going back in with the, let's see, Cookie color, and I'm just gonna run that up against the lower lash line. We're gonna smoke it out. I didn't mean for it to get super smoky, but we went there, so yeah. Now I'm gonna just take a little bit of black shadow again and run that up against the lower lash line. That's what I'm saying, I want a little haywire, that's why we got so smoky. So it'll be fine. Okay, so now going back in with the lid shade, which was called Showstopper. And then I'm gonna take a tiny brush and I'm gonna take the color Pixie, which is like this really cute, like, I don't know, it's like kind of like peachy pink. I'm just dropping everything. It's like a peachy pink up here. It's super cute. I did it on this side already. I thought the pink kind of complemented the purple, the plum color. And then I'm gonna add a little bit to the brow bone, just a touch. Okay, so now I don't know if you can tell over here, but this eye looks kind of glossy. So what this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Paint Metallics. This is actually for your lips, but I'm gonna use it on the eyes just because I feel like it'll give us a really nice metallic eye look. So I'm just gonna add that over top of the shadow. And I was like, oh man, this will complement each other. So I'm just gonna put it on top of there. I'm not sure how this will last on the eye, so don't quote me on it. I just thought it'd be cute. Hopefully this will wear kind of nice. If not, I screwed it up. But okay, so now I'm gonna add some lashes. These are from Lashed Out. Check out the link down below so you guys can get your own. These you can't get from the drugstore, but I do have a coupon code, so I figured why not include it in a drugstore toot, because you can get some money off. They won't be as high. These are definitely reusable lashes. I've used these probably like 5 times within like a week's time. They do great, they look great, they're definitely dramatic, they're definitely my style, and they're easy to apply. Even though they are thick, they don't feel super heavy. They don't, of course, like if you're not used to wearing lashes, these aren't the ones to go to. So always go to something like a go-to from the drugstore, like the Ardell Wispy lashes. Go with those if you're not used to heavy lashes. But me, it's the holidays, it's a regular day, it's any other day. We're going dramatic, so. Y'all, I just did every person's nightmare. I got mascara. Okay, here's a test run. If you do this, do not wipe it away immediately. Let it dry and it'll flick off like a piece of crumb, okay? Okay, so while that dries, I'm gonna go ahead and take some black liner. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in 601 Black Bean. This is drugstore. I think this goes, usually I get mine from CVS, so I'm not sure if the prices are different, but I think in CVS these are like $6.99, and these last you forever, bro. Like I've had this one, I've had the black one for probably about a year now, but the white one I use all the time, so I've actually ran through a couple bottles of those, little tubes of those. And I always love using it with a brush, that way I can control how much I'm actually putting on my eye. So now we're gonna jump back into the other palette. I'm actually gonna take the highlight and contour palette from Profusion that we were using earlier. I'm gonna try out Passion first, which is that nice pinky shade, because I don't wanna go too light and then it looks ashy. So I'm gonna start off with that. Ooh. Oh, now this is pretty. This is with no facial spray, no moisture, no anything. I'm over here highlighting my bumps right here, but oh, well. Whoa, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. You guys, that's stunning. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna actually drag it up here to my apples of the cheek. Look, do you guys ever watch Patricia Bright? She does the like try on hauls all the time. She always says, this one is a wow, a wow. That's how I feel about this. This is a wow. You know what? Why not try out the rest of them? Let's take the one called Baked, and I'm gonna put that on like my temple area, like right above my brow, just a little bit, just to give us a nice little healthy glow or whatever. All right, for lips, I'm gonna go ahead and line them with the NYX Suede Lip Pencil in Downtown Beauty. Don't mind, this stupid thing keeps popping up. What is your problem today, huh? All right, let's go ahead and line the lips. Okay, so the lip color I wanna use, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit too much for a lot of you, so I wanted to start off with like a neutral color to go with. So this is the Maybelline New York Vivid Hot. This is like a lip lacquer thing. It's like a opaque gloss. I've already swatched it and I really like it. You see that pigment freaking-tation? Super pretty, super freaking pretty. And I did wear this a little bit earlier, and it kind of dries down into like one of those sticky, not sticky to where it's like stringy, but like sticky, like I'm not going nowhere type of lip color. So just want to throw it out there. I love it. And then I am gonna top it all with a little bit of this NYX Butter Lip Gloss in the shade Praline. I know usually I would always use the Madeline shade. We ain't gonna use him today, okay? We're gonna use Praline. See what that looks like. It looked kind of plummy in the bottle, so I was trying to go with plum. Ooh. Oh yes, honey. Girl, I might not even go with that other color. So serious. All right, let me get this darn black dot off my eye real quick. We had a few mistakes in today's video, huh? Alrighty guys, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. So like I said before, if this video actually gets processed like I want it to, so it can be posted the day of Thanksgiving, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, guys. If I'm talking funny, I got my braces in, my teeth are like hurting. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your families or whoever else you may be celebrating it with. Eat good, relax, have a good time, take the pressure off, just try to enjoy life and enjoy the day that God has given us. I hope you guys have a wonderful time in the world. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you are new, I'm Jay, and if you're not new, you already know who I am. Thank you so much for being such an awesome supporter and just supporting me with whatever I do here with my channel. I love you guys so much. I pray that you guys have found something that I had used in this video today that you guys might really like. Like I said, this Vivid Hot Lacquer, lip lacquer from Maybelline New York is bomb. It is bomb. I honestly feel like this is long wearing. So I wish I had picked, like while I was shopping, I had picked up a red shade and I was like, this might not look right. But no, now that I know how it looks and feels on the lips, I don't want all the colors, but I know I want like a pink shade and I do want a red. So I am gonna go back and get those. But if you have not tried these out, please go ahead and try them. They're awesome. This shade actually that I'm wearing is called Unreal number 64. And then like I said, adding this butter lip gloss on top, I actually really like this color as well. Like my poof is growing so much, guys. Like this is why I don't wear it in a poof, because I don't know, I just gotta get used to that whole, I gotta get used to that whole poof situation. Like I'm not used to wearing the poof. I'm used to having like actual tight curls, but this is a change, so no problem about that. So yeah guys, before I start rambling on anymore, I love you guys so much and thank you so much for watching. And of course, God willing, I will definitely see you on my next video. Bye.